Hey, good morning. So it is time to get a little more destruction going on. I'm running this train, just the locomotive around, just for posterity, because I'm taking your advice. Some of you folks suggested taking this track down. And I agree because, I mean, all the white and everything is kind of pristine looking, I mean, sort of. But I picture a train round, round Roundhouse Turntable as being more stark looking. So that's the last trip around for this. I'm taking this out first. Which of course means all of this has to come off because this landing here, this for the railroad station needs to be redone or removed. We'll utilize, excuse me, I'll utilize these elsewhere. It's a pretty nice train station. Maybe I'll put that over in Lorenville. That might be a good idea. Look at all the fencing I have now. I could almost do another addition. By removing this, it will be much easier to reach out there because that hole will be gone. All right, have the main part of the structure out, and now I have to remove this string light. Looks like I've got to remove a couple of them. All right, before I totally clean up, I want to fit a piece of foam. I decided to fit it down into here and keep this the height rather than build on top of it. I think it'll be a lot cleaner look. So I had some pieces of foam. Set it on here. Interesting, this piece just barely fit. Well, did I outline it? Yep, perfect. Well, this may be the last time I come up through there. It's really, I didn't, I did not enjoy going down in here typically. Well, here goes. Nice, perfect. Okay, I'll just tighten it up around the perimeter, get that good and solid. Then I'm going to paint this whole thing. Well, I like that fit, so I'm just going to silicone around the perimeter. I'll just smooth this out like joint compound, I'm hoping. That's a pretty good fill right there. Who's the guy cutting that? Three-quarters of a tube of silicone or caulking. All right, smooth that up. There. We'll give that a day or so to dry, and then come back and paint. Well, hi, Kaya. How you doing? You good, puppy? Yeah. While we're waiting for the caulking to cure, I'm going to start working on the three-stall roundhouse. I'm still waiting for the turntable. That's due in, I believe, tomorrow. I think the holiday may have slowed it, Thanksgiving holiday may have slowed it down. Anyway, I'm going to paint the parts ahead. Are you going to help me? Really? She is such a helper. Yeah, you're a big help. Yes, you are. First thing I want to start with is the windows, I think. Only because I'm sure of that color, black. What do we got here? We got stuff. Obviously, some assembly required, you know. Oh, nice rooftops. They've already figured out the angles and everything. Well, let's talk about a color scheme based on, I like the way they did it. They did, and I don't know if you can pick out the colors. The roof is a gray. And they did do that. That's the same as, I like the look of this. The brick is going to be interesting. This looks too new, I think. They antiqued that some. I'm thinking about, I may have an idea. I'm thinking about spray paint white, but back, this is black, but back way up and just kind of mist it to give the antique white looking over the bricks. I think that's going to be good. Then we got, what else do we have here? Obviously, I just opened the box, so I don't know. Oh, okay, this is the floor inside. That color is okay. We'll be able to put track in here, I believe. Don't know what that is yet. I will. Oh, it's a framework. Framework looks like. Okay. Oh, glass. What color should we paint the glass? We're not going to paint that, right? That's true. And then looks like more wall sections and some other parts. Where's my windows? Okay. What did they do? Let's see. A lot of the windows are black. The clear, what do they call? Do they call that a clear story up there? Yeah, clear story windows up above are gray. So I think I'll leave that as is. So the first thing I definitely want to do, because I want it to match this, so I'm going to do black on the windows, on those windows. So I'll match them up, and here we go. Okay, these are the doors, the big doors to allow the trains to go in and out or not. These are the clerestory windows that are going to stay gray. Okay, so I'll remove these windows and then, no, I'll cut that out. Okay, let me get some snips and cut those out. It's going to be interesting to see how this motor drive works with the turntable, if it's smooth or not. I really hope it is, because I know you can buy the kit all together. The two separate components, I think, were just under $100, but the kits are $200 or $300. Okay. All right, all right, all right. So I'm just going to separate these. I'm thinking I want the clerestory windows painted black. They have them gray here, but I'd like some contrast breaking up the roof lines. So I think I'm going to do that. So back this stuff up. The doors, I like the gray. I'll trim up all the pieces that, all those little sticky out things. I'll trim those off, so that's good to go. Pretty sure I have enough black left, I hope. All right. Oh, I like that. Wonder why they don't, if the color scheme was black, why they didn't do these in black. Is black a more expensive plastic? Or because there's potentially 2 or 3 different colors, did they not do it for that reason? Because I haven't verified which is the inside and which is the outside, I'm just covering all my bases. Looks like these are the insides. Let me go now. Woohoo! Check this side, see if I missed anything. Looks pretty good. Okay, we'll set this someplace to dry. I think I'm going to try the white on the walls. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking, I don't know if you can detect that color difference that much or not. I was going to try to do white, but I think more of a gray would be better. So I've got some of this. I'm just going to try to, looks like it's just kind of a weathered look. So I'm going to see if I can just kind of not make it solid, obviously, but give it a tint. There's a few wall sections, so let's try it. Don't really like that. One section. This is where less is more. Don't overdo it, right? Interesting on this, they got the grain, the brick grain on the outside of these three sections. But on these, they put them on this side. Fun, 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 fun. All right, just a little dab of do it. So we'll let these dry. And so guess what? I'm afraid this is going to be a short video because we're waiting for stuff. Still waiting for the turntable. Why can't I get that straight? Roundhouse turntable and the motorized part. So we're waiting for one more piece for that before I can get a really good figure estimate of the layout. We're waiting for the silicone or caulking to dry over there. Letting this dry before we assemble any of this. So I'm afraid we're done. Hope you enjoy this. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. See you later.